On the early morning of Saturday, July 20th, 2019, Cap's white Mustang was cruising down the nearly empty I-95 highway. The windows were down, allowing the air to hit his face. His fingers tapped rhythmically on the steering wheel, keeping pace with the classic chubby jag music that blended with the engine's rumble. Caps, a roadside assistance worker, was off duty after completing a grueling overnight shift. Though weariness weighed on him, a surge of adrenaline fueled his drive. He enjoyed these solitary mornings, relishing the sense of freedom as the road stretched endlessly ahead, marked by the tracks of his Mustang's new tires. The highway stretched on for miles, with just a few vehicles on the road that early on a Saturday. Most drivers were still tucked in bed, nursing hangovers or sleeping in. But Caps, or Angryfan as some call him, always chose driving over sleeping. He only felt fully alive out here, with 70 miles an hour of momentum propelling him forward. It didn't matter that his eyes stung from exhaustion. He turned up the music louder, drowning out the nagging voice reminding him to sleep. Caffeine, adrenaline, and the open road was calling. He still had a 3-hour drive ahead to meet his friends in Baltimore, and he intended to enjoy every minute of it. As he crossed into the next county, the traffic started to pick up with other early morning commuters. Caps leaned forward, peering through the glinting sunlight to the cars ahead. One driver suddenly cut across 3 lanes of traffic right in front of him. Caps slammed on the brakes and wrenched the wheel to the right, hearing the screech of tires as his car swung wildly across the highway. The world became a blur of spinning blue sky and gray concrete. He caught a glimpse of his arm dangling out the open window, and then everything went black as the car smashed into the barrier. The explosive release of the airbags knocked the wind out of him. He gasped for air, ears ringing. As the dust settled, Caps realized with horror that his left arm was gushing blood at an alarming rate, turning his shirt a deep crimson. The barrier wall must have caught his elbow as the car spun, tearing through skin and muscle. He could see shreds of his bicep muscle and tissue trailing down his arm. Ignoring the state of his dangling limb, Caps desperately pawed for his cell phone. Kicking it closer, he managed to grab it and shakily start calling his family and friends. "Yo, I'm in a bad accident," he said when his brother finally answered. He spoke urgently through waves of pain, not knowing if he would survive losing this much blood. The wailing sirens grew louder and an ambulance screeched to a stop. Paramedics swarmed Cap's mangled car, working to stabilize his condition. One firefighter grimly held a single fast food napkin to his shredded arm to try stemming the crimson flow. As they loaded Caps into the ambulance, he saw the rising sun one last time before the doors closed, plunging him into darkness. He drifted in and out of agonized consciousness on the race towards the hospital. The paramedics batted his hand away every time he tried, lifting the saturated napkin to peek at the damage. Finally, at the ER, he got the full tragic report. His entire bicep muscle was gone, leaving only tattered skin and splintered bone. Infection was almost guaranteed. He might still lose what remained of the arm. Over the next week, Caps underwent multiple complex surgeries to try preserving and reconstructing his arm. The first few days were agonizing until he regained sensation past the elbow. The doctors explained that they had to completely rebuild his bicep, using skin grafts from his good arm and thigh. Only time would tell if his arm would retain function or if the injuries were just too extreme. During brief waking moments over the next few days, Caps posted short video updates for his online followers. He described the initial accident and extent of his horrific injuries, dismissing rumors that he had crashed due to drunk driving. Through the pain and uncertainty, cracking jokes was his coping mechanism. "I will never get in a car without a seatbelt on. You couldn't pay me to do that. I really thought I was going to die," he admitted in one video, recounting watching pools of his own blood escape onto the highway. Even now, with the immediate danger past, he knew recovery would be measured in years, not weeks. Every twist or bump sent lightning bolts of pain, radiating from his ravaged nerves up into his neck and down to his fingertips. The doctors loaded him up with nerve medication, but it only blunted the sharpest edges. Exactly 1 week after the accident found Caps lying in his hospital bed, high on painkillers as the nurses changed his bandages yet again. Although improvements were minor so far, the fact that he hadn't lost more limb function was lucky. As long as infection didn't set in, he would slowly regain mobility over an arduous recovery. Staring out the hospital window at the clear blue skies, Caps made a silent promise to himself not to waste this second chance. As soon as he was able, he would turn on the camera and dive back into battle rap. He understood now more than ever that life can change in seconds. He had danced with death and come to appreciate the fragility and preciousness of every moment. Cap's journey through recovery was about more than just physical healing. It was an introspective odyssey filled with profound gratitude. Each challenging rehabilitation session, each moment of enduring pain fostered a newfound resilience and strength within him. He found comfort in sharing his story, engaging with his community by debunking rumors, responding to jokes, and elucidating the details of his accident. This candidness not only brought clarity to his followers, but also acted as a release for him. As he gradually regained strength in his arm, the profound reality of his survival and the gift of a second chance began to deeply resonate with him. The accident, while devastating, inadvertently opened a new chapter in his life, one where his role as a content creator and influencer took center stage. With the loss of full function in his arm, Caps found himself unable to continue his roadside assistance work. However, this challenge steered him towards a deeper engagement with his YouTube channel and the vibrant community he had cultivated over the years. His subscribers played a pivotal role in this transition. The outpouring of support from his audience was overwhelming, both emotionally and practically. They rallied around him, their interactions on his channel transforming from mere views and comments into a robust support network. This community became his new lifeline, their encouragement and engagement helping him to navigate through the toughest times. Financially, this transition proved to be a silver lining. The support from his community, coupled with his innovative approach to content creation, ensured a steady stream of income. This support wasn't just monetary, it was a testament to the strong bonds he had formed with his followers over the years. Cap's journey became a source of inspiration, a reminder that with adaptability, resilience, and the backing of a supportive community, one can not only overcome adversity, but also thrive in new and unexpected ways. Thank you for everything you do, Angry Fan. Hey there, battle rap fans. Did you know that an incredible 93% of you watching right now aren't subscribed to the channel? That's a lot of content you might be missing out on. Tap in and subscribe so we can keep cooking. Each subscription is a vote for more quality content, more epic stories, and a stronger community. I'm your host, Battle Rap Algorithm from the Algorithm Institute of Battle Rap. See you next week.
This the Algorithm Institute of Battle Rap. They say they videos the best and that they all of that. The Battle Rap Algorithm, yeah, I'm ballin' with them. Not like them other bloggers compromised by the system, no.
It's Angryfan007. It's Angryfan007. It's Angryfan007. It's Angryfan007. Let's go. And you're talking battle rap and nothing you can do.